What's up, guys? It's Tuesday, the 25th, I think. I'm not exactly sure. Got off work this morning. It's going to be a high today of about 24. It's 22 degrees right now, and as you can see, it's sunny one minute and then snowing the next. The farther west I go, heading out to the Tusc River today. But the farther west I go, you can see it doesn't look so pretty out. That's not going to stop us. Not even the radar detector. Picking up some popo somewhere. But first time out with the dredge. Hopefully we'll be successful. Figured I'm at least going to run the high bank if I can't get inside the water. But pretty much all loaded up. Got everything in the back. Loaded up the wagon pretty good, pretty quick. Should be a nice test run if we actually get to run. I'm going to see what's going on with the riffles. I changed my merge lanes here. Changed the expanded metal. I shortened it, but I'm still getting a little bit of gap underneath my riffles in that green carpet. So I don't know if the sluice box is warped or what, but I went ahead and ordered some miner's moss from Gold Hog and some black V matting from, I think, Rosewind Mining Supply. I'm going to go ahead and do a test run on the green stuff today. I know there's a lot of fine golds in the Tusc River, so we'll see what we catch and kind of just go from there, I guess. But when we get to the river, got a few spots I want to check out. Whichever one I can get in, we're going to run it. Run for a few hours till our hands are frozen solid. But just an update, and we're heading that way, so I'll see you guys shortly. This is the one spot that we usually work under the bridge here. As you can see, it's definitely a no-go. There's too much going on. And the cement stair bridge with the knotted rope, Crick took it out. You can see halfway up right in there, it's like the high water line. This rope tethered in right down there, right at the water's edge. There's a little cement pylon. There's another 4x4 where it's cemented in. It's wrapped around the bank. We'll have to give that a fixing this year. I guess there was an old timer that used to come here in his 80s or 90s. I believe Chris was telling me the tale. And he used to come down here and do a lot of rock crushing. And I'm not sure the exact story how the cement came in or whatnot, but they basically dumped it over the hill for him, and he went through with a shovel and made the little grooves out for the footsteps. But this is the northern spot on the Tusc that I and Chris and a few others usually work. But as you can see, at 4 foot, it is definitely too high. It needs to come down about another 2 foot for this spot. So we're cruising to the next one. Alright, here is the most southern spot that I've worked. And I know from being out here before, this is all pretty shallow until way over there. Up the creek a little bit, you could actually see some underwater gravels over there. And I think about this time, January of last year, whenever I came out here, pretty sure I was working over in this vicinity somewhere. I actually did find some color. But this is pretty much the tail end of the gravel bar. Or at least there's still some exposed gravel bar, which the gravel itself's all frozen. So I'm going to have to get in the water. And I'd figure it's quite a hike from the vehicle. Coming across here, I'll show you on the way back, but you can see all the laid down grass and big chunks of ice. There's actually one out there you can see. Where is it? Right out there, that big solid white, that's a big chunk of ice. So this is all underwater. But we're going to drag our equipment down here and get motivated. Start moving some material. See what we come up with. Check out this gnarly tree. Wild. got its own little oasis here. So we're gonna move a little material and see what we come up with. Time to plot a simple straight shot back to the car. Alright. Making my way to the river. You can see all this high grass is all matted down. In between the trees there's big chunks of ice. Right at the edge of the tree line there's this little tributary that dumps into the Tusc. Not sure what it is. Got my trusty wagon. Drug it this far, you can't quite see the truck. Whew, I'm already a little winded. Definitely out of shape for 2014. But got everything I need. Gonna trek right on down that way and into the woods. See you guys. Well, here's the first dredging of 2014. Got her cranked up pretty good. It's not all the way, it's just about all the way. I had to put a rock in right there. It was dragging up with all the weight of the hose on it and blasting water all over the top. Still losing some water out the back. And she's loaded up pretty good. I'm going to put a little bit more drop on her. Took me about 10 minutes to get the sucker to prime. She's noisy, but she's not too noisy. I'm going to adjust this box a little bit and see if I can't get her to clean out better. Alright, after a little adjustment, it's running pretty good. My problem with the punch plate is it's up too high. Needs to be mounted down a little bit to be able to adjust that. Put bigger rocks, but she's still kind of splashing everywhere. Could try to run just the hose through the hole or put some kind of damper on it, push it downward. She's doing her job. Got a little hole going. Nothing major. See how cold it is. We got icicles forming everywhere. That's dedication though. Alright, we're gonna keep running. Alright, ran for a little over an hour now. And typical, once you shut these off, of course I had a clog there at the end, so it forced me to shut down. Everything always blows out. But, I doubt you'll be able to see it, but there is a little speck of gold in the black matting. And my phone's dying, so just filled up a little bit more gas, and we're going to run a little bit more. Tailing pile's starting to break the water. Started right here and then worked over just underneath the nozzle over here. Worked down to where you really can't see the end of the nozzle. About as far as my glove will reach in the water, let's put it that way. And then I just started kind of working up the bank. I'm not going to go down, I'm just going to kind of go the same depth and then just work up towards the pump a little bit. Still snowing. Pretty chilly out, but I finally got her dirty, so we're gonna keep running for a little bit, and then next video will probably be the cleanup. See you guys. Well, for you guys to get a little lax clip, really got to do something about that. So I'm looking, I'm thinking my drop's a little steep. Anybody who's ran a dredge probably knows you can't really do this with one hand. close to the water line. Kind of backfilling as I go, but I started way out here. You can see where this big rock is. So that's what, probably about 4 or 5 foot. Kind of went along. As I'm going, I'm raking on my big rock straight back into the hole that I just made. Had a few nasty clogs. Nothing too major though. Box seems to be running alright, except for the punch plate being above the water line. Ice everywhere. Alright guys, just got done painting out all my cons. Screened it down with my little screen dealie. It was about 5 pans plus a pan of everything that wouldn't fit through the screen. Got a total of 4 specs. A nice chunk of lead, I think. Yeah, you can kind of see the gold flickering in and out. You can see the couple bigger pieces anyway. And lots of black sand. About every pan was like that. A lot of stuff to go through. Well, it's a good start to the 2014 dredging season. Got my GPA membership today in the mail. The new mining guide, which was what I really wanted. So we're going to try to get out to the swank here for the next few weeks. And see what we can't suck up. Alright guys, later.